What's up, guys? This is James again for Escaping the Neon. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're looking at Thursday, at least at this moment in time. Who knows what day it is for you, but I'm looking at a Thursday. It's a beautiful day out here. It's like 70 degrees. I'm out here mowing parks. It's my lunch break right now. So I'm going to shoot a quick video. I had a great day yesterday. Lots of positive progress, so I'm super excited to share that with you. And I'm going to go into a few more things. So first of all, I know I talked about that job that I was really hoping to get, which was a manager position, which is, basically 2 steps up from where I'm at now. And, kind of a long shot, at least for a lot of people, it's like basically, I don't know, people just don't typically go from maintenance worker to manager, so it's definitely a long shot, but I'm hoping for the best. And so I got some, basically I decided that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put, every ounce of effort that I possibly can put forward to getting that job. Anything I can think of to do, I'm going to go for it. And then if I don't get the job, it's not going to be for lack of effort. It's not going to be for lack of motivation. It's because there's, somebody better, more qualified to do the job, and it wasn't meant to be. So I ended up emailing the manager for that, particular campground that she's at, and I basically told her all the reasons I think I'd be absolutely excellent for the job. And we'd had a couple interactions before, and this is something I'm going to touch on all the time. I'm always just trying to go above and beyond and do whatever I possibly can do, just to build relationships and help out. Like, one of my favorite quotes, I don't know if it was Napoleon Hill, but I heard it in Napoleon Hill's book, and it was, do more than you're paid to do, or you'll never be paid for more than you do, or, something like that. But you get the general gist. Basically, it's, always go above and beyond. How can you expect a raise? How can you expect to advance when you're only doing that's, which is what it's expected of you? So when it comes time for a promotion or a raise or something like that, if you haven't been doing more work, then they don't really have a reason to give you a raise aside from the fact that you've been working there for a long time. And that doesn't really mean anything, at least in my opinion. So that's something I try and follow all the time. And so just an example of that, small things like helping out around her management area, and working through my lunch break to do something she wanted to get done, stuff like that. And beyond that, I actually rented a site at her campground at one point, and like I told you guys, I'm in with the digital marketing company as well, and I'd always thought it'd be a great idea, especially with the coronavirus going around, to just be able to offer these fire ring rentals, because she has a ton of campsites. But they're not always rented all the time. So when I booked the campsite over the phone, we got to talking about the fire ring rentals and how that would be such a great idea. And she said she'd had the same idea, but was having trouble getting it into action. And so I sent a follow-up email to her the next day and basically said, it was great talking to you. Had a great time at the campsite. If there's anything I can do to help you as far as getting these fire rings thing, I'm happy to donate my time. I have a digital marketing background, and I think I could make a great campaign and really move some of these fire rings and get them out there. And she said, well, thank you very much. I might take you up on that. And, so now I end up looking at the website, seeing that there's an open position. And so I sent her an email saying that I'm really interested in the position. And luckily, from all the interactions, great kind of above and beyond interactions that I've had with her previously, she said, yeah, I was actually thinking about you for this position. I wanted to let you know that there was an opening, but I wasn't quite sure if I'm allowed to, encourage people to apply or not. But she said, I'm super glad that you reached out. And I asked if I could meet with her and kind of get exactly what she's looking for so that I can highlight that on my resume when I go to apply for the job. So obviously there's no guarantee, but still it's a great feeling that she was thinking about me for the job. And, just little things like that, doing more than you're expected to do. I mean, it's been ridiculously beneficial for me since I started living my life that way. And like, this is just another example. And even if I don't get that job, it doesn't really matter. Like, something good's going to come through regardless. But I think this is a great shot. It's a great opportunity. And again, if it wasn't for just going above and beyond, offering your time and your services and, that type of thing, I don't think I'd have any chance at all. And now I think I have a pretty solid chance. So from that job aspect, that's really great. For the spot in Poolesville, the storefront that we're going to try and do the, farmer's market / grocery store type of deal. As I've been telling you guys, we've been struggling with this lease agreement. And so I told my business partner, why don't we start asking around? There's another spot across the street, much smaller, but we knew it had a lot of things we wanted, like a commercial kitchen. And so I said, why don't you reach out to the real estate agent that is, renting that property, and let's just take a look, and we'll have a walkthrough and, potentially a backup plan if we can't get this lease in order. Meanwhile, we're waiting for an attorney who's going to charge us a ridiculous amount of money to get a lease agreement in place. So she ends up talking to this guy. He actually knows, because again, it's a small town, so he actually knows the guy personally that we're trying to rent the space from. And he basically gave us some pointers as far as working with him. Nothing necessarily negative, but just some pointers and, the way that he likes to conduct himself in his business. And then basically, so it did turn out that spot that we were inquiring about was already leased and somebody was going to take it over. But he is not only a commercial real estate agent who owns a commercial realty company right in that town, he also happens to be a town commissioner, which is kind of a big deal considering that we're going to have to ask the town commissioners to basically do anything that we want to do over there. We're going to have to get approval from the town commissioner. So he was really excited. He thought it would be great for the town. And so anyway, when my business partner called me and told me that was the conversation they had, I said, well, why don't you just ask him? He's a commercial real estate agent. Why don't you just ask him if he's willing to work on our lease? And of course we can pay him, but I'm expecting it to be a good bit less expensive than working with an attorney on this. And also I just think he's way more comfortable and familiar in that space of commercial realty than most attorneys are. So she reached out to him and asked if he'd be willing to work on it, and his response was, I'd be more than happy to work on this, and just for the sake of the town of Poolesville, I'm happy to do it for free. So, I mean, it's just, really, really positive things that came out of that. And, that's just by taking a chance and saying, hey, do you want to work on this? That's just by reaching out. That's just by networking. And again, there's no guarantees that we're going to get this spot, but at the very least, we've made a solid connection. And we have somebody pretty good on our side that wants to see this work. So it's super exciting. And, all that to say that, networking is super important. Being genuine and honest and trying to bring good things to people, works out in your benefit 100% of the time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind. So I also wanted to start going into like what I'm actually listening to and reading while I work here. So again, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, that started the entire thing off for me years ago. I was searching a book that would help me with weight loss, like trying to basically use a mindset to lose weight, right? And I came across Think and Grow Rich, and the rest is history. I just became obsessed with this notion of being able to think things into existence and kind of narrate your own reality, if you will. And I mean, these practices have just worked. I mean, I can't even begin to explain how well it's worked for me and how true these like fundamental principles are, and they're so often overlooked. So anyway, that's the book that started it all. Of course, I'd love to go into more books, but as of right now, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm listening to. And, as I change books, I'll be done with this one today. So what I'm listening to yesterday, I was listening to The Secret Advantage, or no, it wasn't The Secret Advantage. It was by Joe Vitale. That's all I know. And it was The Secret something. But today, and I'll do a better job of this moving forward, but today I'm listening to The Science of Getting Rich. That's free on Audible with a membership. And it's actually a pretty good book. So I have been enjoying it. And a lot of the practices and principles are in harmony with Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, law of attraction type of things, which is something that I thoroughly believe in. And so definitely would recommend that. And, I'll keep you guys posted on what I continue to listen to. And then as far as popcorn goes, that's somewhat on hold until the end of the week. Again, I have a short day tomorrow. I'm still waiting to have a meeting with the kernel suppliers down there. So I sent them an email. I'm still waiting for a response. But regardless, he said he's wanting to meet with me next week. So that's going to happen regardless. And yeah, so we're kind of on hold with that. Can't do a farmer's market this weekend because I got to work the parks job. But that's totally fine. I got a lot of good things going for the popcorn. I got the auto stir installed, which is going to take a lot of my time, and give it back to me. And we're just making progress with that. So yeah, that's basically the update today. A lot of great stuff. Super happy, super great positive vibes. I'm just loving it. And, this weather's making it even better. It's just better. Just a beautiful day out here and just a great feeling. So, again, just keep on at it. Like, you keep pushing, taking little bites out of a huge pie, and eventually you're going to finish the whole thing. So just keep at it and keep grinding. I hope you guys are out there doing it, and I hope you're watching me and seeing that things can come together, and they will come together. It's just a matter of, kind of playing life as a puzzle, or life as, as a game. Don't take it so seriously. I think that's something super important, is to just, be serious about wanting to be successful and wanting to help people and wanting to change things and do good. But, don't take it all so seriously that it's all make or break. But anyway, so that's the update for today. I hope I come back with some great stuff for you on Friday. I'm super excited to go along with the day. And one more thing, so that manager at the campground who I'm hoping to get a job with, she said that she's willing to meet with me and go over these key points of what I can highlight. So I'm either going to meet with her today after work or tomorrow after work. So either way, I'm super excited for that, and just giving myself a slightly better chance. So yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Appreciate you tuning in. So thanks again. Bye.